Hi guys, welcome back to the Z Tribe Africa YouTube channel. My name is Adiola Ayo Oyekunle, the lead coach at Z Tribe Africa. Welcome you once again to another episode. Thank you for sticking around and clicking to watch this video. So today we're going to be talking about something that is very common but not commonly discussed, and that is mood swings. I know it is not something that you really want to discuss that much, but it's something that happens to a lot of teenagers at least once a week. And they're wondering what is causing this mood swing. Why do I not feel like myself today? So, yeah, let's talk about that. Okay, let's. There are a number of factors, a number of things that can affect your mood and how you feel part time. But for teenagers, for young people like yourself, I will just be discussing the factors that pertains to you as an individual and how to deal with it. Okay. So one of those factors would be that something actually triggered the mood swing. There are a lot of times that you go through your day and somebody is doing something to you that you didn't even take note of how much it affected you. Take, for example, you were in your class and then somebody made a bad comment about your look, for example, and then you just pass it out of it's just one of those things. Or when they make jest of someone, and you know how somebody's head is big and you call the person headward, or somebody's nose is big and you call the person nose, and all of those funny things that we do in school. You might want to feel like it's so common, and you think, it's not a big deal, I can move past it. But sometimes those things actually weigh down on you, especially because you're already thinking that way about yourself, and somebody comes to, give a reinforce and it has more impact on you. And then you're wondering that where is this mood swing coming from, not knowing that something had triggered it. Or maybe you were going through your day and somebody did something that made you to remember. Let me share an example with you. So I lost my dad when I was a teenager. And so a lot of times during my day, somebody might make a comment about, oh, their dad did something for them. And suddenly I'm reminded that I do not have a dad that could do that for me. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And that instinct of feeling sad because I don't have a dad might not come immediately, but after a while, I would notice that, oh, I'm feeling bad and I'm feeling sad. But of course, I've forgotten that I saw something that made me feel that way. And so you go about your day feeling down, feeling moody, and all of that. What can you do about this when you suddenly feel moody? One thing that you can do in this kind of situation is to trace back the last thing that happened, or take a an inventory of your day, trying to think about your day. Okay, so I went to this place and then this person said this thing, I saw this, I saw that. And then maybe that way you'll be able to figure out what it was that triggered that mood swing to happen. And when you are able to figure that out, then you will now know how to address it with the other tips I'm going to be sharing later on in this video. Another thing that causes mood swings for a lot of young people is their hormones. You're going through a phase called puberty. A lot of those know what that is, when your reproductive system is beginning to, take shape and function the way they are supposed to, right? So, yes, that state might lead to secretion of some hormones in your body that can affect how you actually, reason and how your emotions are portrayed, you see. So yes, hormones in your body can also lead to mood swing. And I know that a lot of ladies will understand this, that some ladies, when it's time for their period to come, that's when they start feeling, sometimes sad, sometimes, tired, sometimes anxious, because those hormones are secreting in your body. And of course, they did not send you a note to tell you that, hey, I'm coming. Prepare for me. So yeah, those hormones can also cause mood swings in young people like yourself. And it just doesn't just happen for only girls, it happens for boys as well. Another thing that can also cause mood swing is because your brain is still developing. So give yourself some grace. You might think that, yes, I'm matured, I'm a big girl, I'm a big boy, and nothing can affect me. Not that I know how to think, I know how to make decisions for myself. But sorry to burst your bubbles, some part of your brain is still developing right now. And so the part that has that is in tune with your feelings and your emotions are being they are very fast and they are very sharp to trigger the most, because that part is developing at a rapid rate, if you understand what I mean. So yes, because that part is developing rapidly, also a function is sharp. And so that can also lead to you feeling moody from time to time, and that can also make things get to you easily. You might wonder why a little boy and a little boy of like 5 years old is playing with their friends, and then the friends snatch the ball from the boy, and then before you know it, they cry, their mommy says sorry, sorry, everybody moves on, and then the next 2 minutes they are playing again. But that's not the same for teenagers. When somebody does something unpleasant to you, you kind of take it to heart. It's not because you really do not want to let it go, it's just because that part of your brain that triggers emotions is very active and functional and at work. And then the decision making part is not fully developed yet. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you don't want to hear this, but that is actually the truth, at least scientifically. Yeah. So, yes, that's another thing that causes mood swing among young people like yourself. Another one also is pressure. Yes, I know that you're going about your day, you're going about all the things that you want to do, you're hitting the goals, and then also all the things that you see around you. Your friend is already doing so, so, and so that you are not yet doing, or walk, you get into social media and begin to compare yourself, compare your body, compare your achievements, compare your family background, compare your finances, your family finances with other people, and then it can lead to stress and pressure. And then before you know it, you're already feeling down, you're already feeling sad, or somebody is programming something into your life, like they make you feel like you are not good enough if you have not done a certain thing, right? Do you understand what I mean? So this can also lead to these are things that can lead to pressure, and then indirectly also lead to you having mood swings. All of a sudden you are just feeling less of yourself, you're just feeling tired, you just snap easily, you just get angry easily. And also, I should also mention that media also conditions people to think in certain ways. Yes. So when you watch a movie, and then that movie has intense scenes of certain emotions, there are ways that you can also carry on that emotion without knowing. Okay, so yes, you need to be watching out for that as well. How about pressure from home, pressure to perform well academically? This can also lead to you having mood swings and not knowing what to do about it.